Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light rejection technology gain. I have to do this pre-recorded because we're in the basement. As I said before, basement has some very difficult problems bringing up a signal. So when usually I'm doing a paint on demonstration, it's kind of hard to do in the basement, especially I can't start all over again because once the signal cuts, then I'm doomed. All right, so. And also too, I want you to be able to see this crystal clear. Sometimes video comes up a bit choppy. So, usually, when it comes to designing a projection screen, people will say you have to have a perfect blackout cloth material. It's all about the surface. Well, not when it comes to blackout cloth surface. It's really, you can paint on just about anything, especially when it comes to our technology. You don't have to worry about having a particular surface to paint your screen. I can do this with an everyday bed sheet that I bought from Walmart for $9.44. So this is the surface that I chose to use. I could have went with the black or could have went with the gray or white, but I decided to go with something printed to show you exactly how easy it is to convert anything you want into a projection screen using our technology. Now, some people will come on there and tell you, well, you have to have a certain material, you have to have a certain fabric, you have to have this, you have to have that, you have to have a special kind of roller. It's not so. You don't need all that. That's what they tell you. They tell you a whole bunch of nonsense, mumbo jumbo, and you don't need it. They'll tell you that you have to have a certain kind of fabric. You don't have to have it. Our technology is designed to turn any surface into a projection screen, and you don't have to worry about the picture quality, because the picture quality is going to be outstanding regardless. You don't have to worry about if you need an ultra short throw projector, if it is ultra short throw compatible, because that's something you don't have to worry about because our screen paint is ultra short throw compatible. But not only that, you can pull an image outside at around 5 to 6 o'clock in the evening, something that gray screens and white screens can't do. All right, so just tucking in my ends here because I want this to be exposed when I get done, because I want to be able to pull this out in the end so you can see my bed sheet projection screen. And some people go out and they'll spend a lot of money on a blackout cloth surface, thinking the surface is going to give you the best quality possible. But keep in mind, once you coat this with our technology, that surface no longer exists. It's just our technology only. So this is just to show you exactly where you're getting the best when it comes to our technology. On top of that, you don't have to worry about what to paint it on. You can paint on anything you want. You can think outside the box. You go to Walmart, go to Target, and buy yourself a bed sheet and use it as your projection screen. So over here, we have mixed up some of the Supreme 8 right there. I'm going to show you the container right now. Right now we're having a sale on our website. We're having the 1 quart that paints a screen size of 100 inch to 120 inch for $139. I would actually get on that right away. All right, so I'm going to take this, I'll pour this right down the side, like so. All right, take a roller, everyday roller. Sometimes I get my rollers over at Dollar Tree. It doesn't make a difference. People want to tell you have to have a special roller. You have to paint it a certain way. That's not so. You don't have to paint it a certain way. You don't have to have a special roller. I like to get my edges first. Anytime I paint a screen, I always like to get my edges first. A little bit of this on here. Like I said, this is on a bed sheet that I bought over at Walmart for around price tag around $9 and $9.44. There we go. I'm used to having the trod now, but I'm just going to use this instead. Make sure we get enough on there. There we go. And you see I'm not doing an up and down robot formation or none of that nonsense. You don't have to. You don't have to do up and down robot formation. The reason why the up and down formation came into play, because you had certain paints up there like goose green that were extremely thin when applying those applications, and if you didn't do that up and down formation, you would get streaks across your screen. So that's what that was for. When it comes to our technology, it doesn't make a difference up or down, side to side. You're going to get the same results regardless. You're just going off an old protocol. What they tell you what you have to do and how you have to do it. That's what you're going after. Just what you're following. Our technology is a little different than that. That's something you don't have to do if you don't want to. I'm just basically just getting all the little areas that I might have missed. And if I get something on the screen, something like that, all I gotta do is take my finger, remove it, right there. Take my finger right there, just remove it. That's all. And just paint right over top of it. That's it. So this right here is my projection screen using a $9.44 wallpaper bed sheet. Sometimes you get a little nicks in there, not nicks, but you get a little something may come off on the roller, which I don't worry about it. I mean, some people like to use the lint free. In my world, it doesn't make a difference. Let me make sure my roller's tightened up because I can feel it loosening up for some reason. It's still loose in there. There we go. Make sure it's tightened up because I feel the handle is wobbling a little bit. That's it. Make sure I got all my corners and stuff. There you go. Yeah, my handle's a little bit loose. That's not gonna bother my screen. Let me see. Hold on for a minute. It's a little loose. Gotta just set you down just for a minute. Okay, I'll have to have my tripod down there. I'll put you on the tripod for a minute so I can figure out exactly why it's so loose. Why my handle's so loose. Yeah, it's really loose. Right, there we go. Take out the tripod right there. The handle is very, very loose. There we go. That's all. I like to go check real quick, see if I got anything on the screen, because I'm down in my basement. I get a chance to sweep. Usually I like to sweep and clean up down here before I paint. And I always make sure I have a clean hoodie on or something like that, because anything that may drop off of my hoodie may drop off on the screen. So that's why I like to make sure all that's cleaned up. There we go. Make sure I got any spots over here real quick. Anything drop off my hoodie. There we go. Man, I'm telling you, the bed sheet looks absolutely amazing. But we'll see in a few minutes, okay? So we're all done. Make sure I got all my finger marks up because I did scrape a couple areas of the screen right there with my fingers. And that's it. We are done. I'm gonna put this over here to the side. Oh man, every single time, it allows you, and I always step and paint. It's like, I don't know, it's always, every time. No matter what video I do, I always step and paint. I don't know why, I just do. And I just pulled that off. Just a few minutes ago, laid it over there from stirring the paint. And every single time I step and paint. It's like something that's a part of my life. Hold on for a minute. Don't like that right there. I want that to look perfect. Like what I saw right there. There we go. Everything's good. It's just that, like I said, sometimes I get a little dust and I hit the screen. This is just a fast demonstration. We're going to take this right here. And we're going to set this up over here, like so. Let me, first things first, put the camera on the try. Sorry if I got to move the camera to the side because I'm not dressed right now. I'm wearing my crazy clothes right now. I got little ones over today. Yeah, I got the little ones over today, so you won't get a chance to see the munchkins. I never had the munchkins on camera. You know, they're kids. I need to be on camera. There we go. All right, so let's show you what we got. So there it is, my bed sheet projection screen. All right, I'm gonna come over here and make sure I got everything I need over here because I didn't grab everything. This is where I tell people you have to think outside the box. Now keep in mind, we're right now having a sale on our website. We're selling our product, and this is the lowest it's ever been, at $139. The reason why the price is, we're doing these special deals, as I said before, our company obtained the contract. And as I explained to you before, in this contract, they're going to be ordering tons of this paint from us. We're not going to have time to do the customers and to do the paint with them at the same time. On top of that, this actually controls a lot of problems with, you know, if they're doing contracts for us with other companies, and other companies can come in and buy directly from the website, it kind of hurts their business. So in order to keep things all in well with our contract, we're going to have to basically remove the items off the website or put a password on the website so those companies can't go over the heads of our contractors or trying to contract, or people we have contracts with, or distributing our product and buy the product around them. So I've been explaining to people and telling them, look, while we're having these special promotions, grab it while you can, because there will become a time and point where this product will not be available anymore, and you won't be able to get it unless one of these companies decide to offer it to the customers. So that's why we've been kind of putting it out there, trying to give you a little bit of heads up here and there that, you know, this is the best technology on the market right now. Consider the fact that you don't have to spend $5,000, you don't have to spend $6,000 for a projection screen. It's ultra short though compatible. I can take it outside. They activate at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Try doing that with the Black Diamond or any of the other screens on top of that. You don't have, like I say, you don't have to have a special screen to run ultra short though. This screen is ultra short though compatible. You could coat this on any surface you want. So imagine having the ability to have a high performance screen that you can coat on any surface that you want, and it will automatically be ultra short though compatible and can be used outside. This is the reason why we ended up with the contract, because like I said, the contract we had, they tested the product, they took it down, they liked it so much they offered us a contract. So that speaks volumes on its own on what this technology is designed to do and what it can do. So you can actually update your old white projection screens. You could update your fixed frame screens. You can paint this on your wall. You can paint this on blackout cloth. You can paint it on a bed sheet. You're watching me do it here on a bed sheet, a $9.44 Walmart bed sheet, covered in print. And like I said, one coat application and you're done. That's it. So like I said, while we're giving these special promotions, grab it while you can. I had Wish back then when they had, I remember going to GameStop. With GameStop, or was it Kitty City? I think it was Kitty City. When Kitty City was basically selling off their inventory for Neo Geos and the prices were like really crazy low. I wish I had stocked up on all of them because I would have had that for my collection now, but I didn't. So it's gone and I can't get my hands on those particular games in Mint unless I'm gonna pay a ton of money for it. And one of the things about this technology, which is absolutely amazing, something that a gray screen, which we're going to do right here on this great big giant gray screen we have here, something that it cannot do, it cannot produce contrast levels. Gray screens and white screens do not have the ability to pull contrast due to the fact that they can't pull contrast. Means their color levels drop, contrast drops, all that drops. The only thing they have a good chance of producing is white levels, and that's it. Look how beautiful that looks. And that is coated on a bed sheet. So for those of you thinking that you have to spend a lot of money for a blackout cloth material, maybe you got to go to Carl's. Maybe keep in mind, if you buy Carl's blackout cloth, I mean, not to put the company down anyway, but that's going to cost you $60, $70, $80. A bed sheet with our technology, and keep in mind, some people still paint over it because of the fact that, like I said, it doesn't give them what they really want from their projectors. Where with our technology, you're just getting the best of the best from your projector. You don't have to worry about having an expensive projector. But also, like I said, it's going to cost you $60, $70. Here, we're showing you that you can take our technology and you can take a $9.44 printed bed sheet and make a projection screen for yourself using our technology. Now keep in mind, with our price for our 1 quart coming in at $139, plus $9.44. We're talking about $150, maybe $155 or $56 that you could have a high professional projection screen in your home without paying an arm and a leg for a screen that's going to cost you $300 and $400. It's going to cost you $5,000 or $6,000. And you don't have to worry about it being ultra short throw compatible, because they are. And you don't have to worry about the fact that, can I take it outside? Yeah, you can take it outside. Now, I'll put the screen later on against the Elite screens, which are more high performance screens, to show you that we'll go side by side with the Dark Star 9 on a bed sheet coated with their technology. And keep in mind, the Dark Star 9, not to put the company down, but it is true, their screens for a 100-inch would cost you in the price range of $3,000. Now my screen's still wet, as you can see. Look how fantastic the dashboard looks. I can't wait for this thing to fully dry. Once it dries, we'll be good to go. Let me find me a video here. Now, the screen's still wet, still drying. I have no idea what a fan is. Oh, fan's way over here. All right. So we'll do another demonstration once it's fully dry. We'll do a demonstration outside, and we'll do a demonstration on ultra short throw, and a demonstration against the Elite Dark Star 9. So don't worry about all that. It's going to dry. Once we get it dry, we'll do a demonstration again. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm just trying to grab what I can before I have to get ready for the next demonstration, which will be actually live. And this is why the screen is still wet. Why the screen is still wet. Look how beautiful it looks. Why the screen's still wet. All right, I got to go real quick. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Check out our sale on our website. Special promotion deal. We have 1 quart of our Supreme 8 ambient light projection screen paint, as you saw here in the demonstration, going for $839. And like I said, paint anything you want. Think outside the box. Thank you for your time. I got to go, and God bless.